What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Feed the Beast Horizons, and I am joined with a serial killer today. Has actually joined me for the recordings today. She has murdered. Oh my god! That was so happy. After I introduced you as a serial killer, that is awesome. Oh my god, that was greatness. All right, so today. After I recover from the shock of that intro. Oh my god. we're gonna mess around with some more magic crops. Blackhawk pointed out excuse me. Blackhawk pointed out that I was doing it wrong, which is obvious because I'm doing it, so therefore it must be wrong. And he pointed out that there's a thing in thermal expansion called the actuator. Or not the autonomous activator. We're just going to call it A squared. The A squared here is basically kind of like Red Power's, what do you call it? The block that did things. Deployer, maybe? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played with Red Power. Anyways, this thing can left click, right click. It can use items. It can randomize items. It is a very powerful little block. I've already got one here. It's pretty easy to make. It just takes a piston, a chest, two 10 ingots, and some glass, redstone, and iron. Pretty easy to make. And it's a standard thermal expansion machine. I'll show you the user interface here in a second. The other thing that we need, and I wanted to show you guys how this works on camera. Let's see, where did my stone go? Did I leave the stone downstairs? Damn it, Bobby. All right, there we go. We got 4 in there. Let's go ahead and look it up. For some reason, my NEI started working again. It wasn't working. Now it's working. We're going to put some bone meal on top. We've got our bowl. You put stone surrounding it. It has to be stone as opposed to cobblestone. Why? I don't know. The only recipe that works for me is the one with bone meal. The other ones were not working. Again, I don't know why. It's quite possible these have been fixed in the current version. However, since I'm recording and I know this version works, we're just going to do it anyways. So our last piece of stone is being spit out now. There we go. All right, so crafting bench. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got you there, and we'll put you on top. And bam, we have our watering can. Now this watering can is empty, which means when we hold it up, whoops, oh, damn it. Well, brilliant. As you can see right here, nothing happens. Come over here. Well, shit. Punch. Right click. Spit. And we're now watering. And as you can see, it waters very nicely. Now, you can't see it over here, but we actually have an actuator set up right here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump down here real fast. And I'm actually going to punch out a few of these over here. Now, what this does, I don't believe it actually physically hydrates, but it is the equivalent of, I don't want to say bone meal because it's not that hardcore, but it is, oh snap, we didn't want to do that. It definitely speeds up the growth process. All right, so we're going to take our little actuator here, and this is how I would recommend using this thing. Put it down on the ground like this. You can see where the little spitter part is. You can tell it's working by telling it to left click, and it'll punch you. Doesn't require any power. Switch it back to right click. All right, so what you want to do is you want to count. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So it takes 3 to get it pointing up in the sky. We're going to test it one more time. 1, 2, 3. So on 3, it's pointing straight up in the sky. All right, so we pick you up, put you there. 1, 2, 3. And now that should be pointing straight up in the sky. If you really want to find out for sure, you can come over here. You can see it's not there. It's not here, not on the side, and not below. Perfect. All right, so then you want to put the watering can in the first slot. You want to switch it to first slot only. We've got it set on right click, and we're good. So now both of these are technically watering up here. Now the problem with these is you're not going to actually see anything happen. It just does what it does. Oh, what the hell happened? What's going? Oh, fudge sickles. All right, let me jump over here. Spit you there. I forgot we took this downstairs earlier. That's just awful. All right, there we go. Now the red's there. How much does it need? I always forget how much this thing needs. Let's start with 525. We'll start with that. What the hell just happened? Okay. So now we've got 12 kilowatts, 500 rats. We're producing just fine. Now I just need to simply get in here and fix the broken stuff. Thankfully, this is all still more or less working. There's a few pieces that aren't, but it'll hydrate. And you can see all this stuff here that we didn't have set up is now not hydrated, which isn't good. Thankfully, the plants are okay. Same thing over here. This whole area over here is now screwed up, which we're going to redo. There we go. You'd think with water one block underneath it, it would work out just fine, but apparently, well, actually, I don't think water is one block underneath it now. I think it's actually solid because it's a world edit. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. All right, so now that we've got the water sprinklers running under Riley's watchful plant eyes, you're making the plants nervous, Riley.
It should be you that's nervous, not the plant.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so now that we've got this set up, watch this. We're going to break these real quick. We're going to ignore the Christmas presents at the moment. There we go. Fix that. All right, so now we've got 15 seeds. So we're going to, damn it. We're going to plant this right here. And that should do. Okay, so you can see this is the phase 1. That's phase 2. That's phase 3. And you can see how quickly these things are growing. And the reason they're growing that quickly is because of the A squared down below. And this makes the process so much faster. Because literally all you have to do is just stand here and then just replace the plants. And the little thing down below basically takes care of the rest. And as you can see, it rapidly speeds the process up. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And you're going to go from having basically no Certus quartz or whatever magic crop you choose to use to having a ridiculous amount very, very quickly. And you can see even with this setup, we're still not getting an abundance of seeds. It's downright shameful. It's a pain in the ass, but you can see the quick growth rate. So once you get enough of these little things set up down here, and they're fairly cheap, they require no power, which is the amazing part of it, then you just have to find a way to automate the stuff up here. Now, in our old version that we had, not only was this plant, I mean, it didn't even exist, but not only that, but there was no real way to automate these. Specifically, you couldn't get them to be broken like this and replanted, etc. Now, with the A squared down below, you can actually set them up above this, and you can have them set with seeds to replant, which is pretty easy. The problem you run into is there's no way to break these on time. Because there is, unfortunately, it's not like bone meal, so it's not instantaneous. There's still a break in time where you have to wait for the process to complete. So how are we going to get it set up to where it knows when to break the crops before it replaces the crops? And that's basically what we've got to figure out. Now, some people say golems work, some people say golems don't. We don't have, MFR. There's a lot of the other options that we're missing. So we are going to probably, over the next, 10, 15 episodes, slowly work towards getting rotary craft going. Or not rotary craft, Thaumcraft, and we're going to try the golems. I may even try them in creative mode just to save ourselves the trouble, so we can find out one way or another. Craft Clone tested it on the server. He says it doesn't work. The people on the forums say it does work. So I'll have to test it myself since I'm getting conflicting responses, and we'll find out. We'll find out the best way to do it. Either way, that's enough messing around with those. We're gonna leave that going for now. Let's head back downstairs.
Can I interrupt you now?
Is it gonna hurt?
Let Killer talk.
Oh, I can't alt tab. You can. Right click on her and give her talk power.
Yeah, like I know how to do that.
Well, you're a smart girl. You can read, right? Oh, snap! She's gonna beat me to death, I'm telling you guys. I'm sorry, Riley. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No, it should just be right click and then like talk power, grant talk power. If that doesn't work, just promoter. There should be channel ranks and you can make her a channel admin and that'll let her talk. Maybe. Should work. All right. So we're going to go ahead and run this thing through this little process over here, which is going to turn it... Oh, god dang it. I let that thing run this whole time. That was stupid. Either way, we now have enough Certus quartz to make pretty much everything we need. Every single one of these right here turns into a stack of Certus quartz as well. So Certus quartz is no longer a problem. Now we just need... The only other crop that I need to set up is the... why is my brain melting? Iron. Iron is the other material resource that we are pretty much in dire need of. Absolute dire need of. Okay, there we go. We have enough Certus quartz to do whatever we want. So let's start working on an ME system. We've got ME. First thing we need is the ME controller. This is the basics. So let's go ahead and look at this. We need a diamond. We need some silicone, which is just Certus dust, which is just some ground up Certus quartz. I don't want this kicking off anywhere. We're going to go ahead and do a whole stack of this because we're not having problems keeping up anymore. We've got plenty of materials. We're not going to have any issues with that process. I'm going to go and put the glass up. Can I put this stuff in here to free up a little bit more room? Yeah, that'll work. All right, how are we doing? We got 11 of that. I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff in here. And that's going to make silicone, assuming I have space, which thankfully I do. Just going to wait till that loads up. All right, Draco742 just donated. He says, we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Hopefully this gets stuck in your head, Pyro. Actually, I don't know the Yellow Submarine song enough for it to get stuck in my head. I am aware that it is a very famous song. Sadly, I do not know it. That shows how terribly under musically educated I am. So, but however, this is one of the few times where that does actually pay off in my benefit. So since I don't know the song, it can't get stuck in my head, which makes me a winner and you a loser, sir. Loser. Okay, let's make our little diamond thingy. We are going to go ahead and make the quartz cutting knife, which is 2 sticks and some Certus quartz. So where's our crafting bench? Oh, that is not the crafting bench. There we go. Bam, bam. Iron on top. And I don't know why iron has to go there. That's something that's always kind of confuzzled me. I don't understand. All right, let's pull the silicon out. We've got redstone, and I believe we need diamond, which thankfully I still have. We may actually make diamond crops. If I can figure out how to make them function, then we're just going to have basically, instead of even worrying about crafting everything, whoops, wrong way. We're just going to make a bunch of plants, and I'm just going to be an epic farmer. It's going to be awesome. It is going to be quite glorious. Quite glorious indeed. All right, so this is our basic processor here. Put you there. Wait till him spit out right here. There we go. All right, and I think that's everything we need for the, oh damn it, for the ME control system. Actually, no, we need fluix crystals. So we need a stack of nether quartz. Really? Am I just missing it, or am I being trolled? There we go. Okay, and then we'll just come over here. I'm going to do a half stack of these. I don't want to use a full stack because as much as we have, I'd really rather not burn it all pointlessly. Either way, we've got the fluix crystals now. All right, pretty easy. So just click that. Now we have our ME controller. All right, so since at the moment we've got this set up right here. Oh, we got a new donation from Legion Axe. Here's $5. So what did the fox say? I don't know what the fox said. I don't speak fox. Riley.
What did the fox say?
No, it's nothing because I killed it.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, moment of silence.
Fireworks!
Moment of silence for the ladies. I will strangle both of you. I will strangle both of you.
For what?
For talking. Can I get back to work, please? Okay, we're good. We're good. I think the ladies are under control. Except for that one that's shooting fireworks. But that's okay. They're killing foxes and shooting fireworks. It's just terrible. All right, so now we've got our ME controller. The ME controller is basically the... Really? Really?
It's a show.
I've got 6-year-olds here in the chat with me today, guys.
I'm not doing anything.
Sure.
All right, now we need some more cabling, which I hopefully have. Actually, I got a bad feeling we don't have any more cabling. Oh, we do. We have cabling. Yay. All right, so we're just going to take this from here, here, and there. And now we've got power. Yay. All right, so now that we've got power, the other thing that we need, we're not going to do the ME drive because we don't need that. We don't need the pattern encoder. We do need the access terminal. So we need 4 iron ingots, some glass, an ME cable, which is just Fluix dust, which is going to be ground. I'm pretty sure we can do ground Fluix. I'm pretty sure this will work. Where's our pulverizer? Oh, we got plenty of that. Let's put 3 in here. Will it grind? Will it blend? Okay, apparently it will not blend. All right, so we'll put like, I don't know, 10 of that in there. That doesn't give us plenty. There we go. And then we need some redstone. So that's enough. All right, perfect. So we're going to put 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's a little lower, but that's fine. Okay, so that's 12 Fluix dust, and then we just need to cover that by glass, which I believe we still have a stack of somewhere. Did I put it in here? No. It's going to be in the chest of death. There it is. The chest of death was nice enough to give it back to us. But I do need to store something in here, so we're just going to put the nature essence in there because I don't need it at the moment. Actually, you know what? We can also store this over here. Put you there. There we go. All right. Glass, Fluix dust. We've got that. Now we need to make that other annoying part. This right here. Which is, of course, going to require the gold thing, which is just like the other one, except with gold. I believe we still have gold in here, right? No, we removed the gold. That's Electrum. I can put you there. Damn it, Bobby, where's my gold? There we go. Perfect. All right, coming back over here. Put you on top. Over, gold nugget. And then silicon on the bottom. And we have our little spot. We go cook this real quick. Which is probably going to be hard considering I just put something else in there to go. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. I feel like that lady who's cooking brownies and then gets to talking and then forgets that, why is this not working anymore? What the hell? Okay, I'm pulling it out, putting it back, pulling it out, putting it back. It's got plenty of power over here. There's nothing in the top up there. Let me reboot. Well, not reboot, reconnect. Okay. Turning it on. And something is wrong with my extractor. This is poopy flavored ice cream. All right, we're going to just turn it off. I'll deal with it in a little bit. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll break it here in a bit. I would do it now, but I don't have the inventory space to do so. And it would just make things messy. All right, I think I have the inventory space now. Yep, we got 3. Let's try breaking it and put it back. That might... Oh, I know why it's not working. That makes sense. Fluid ducts. All right, so you need water in this thing, obviously, to make it work. So we're going to put that there, and I need, I think, 1 more, which we just happen to have right here. Hopefully this will connect. Perfect. And now that's flowing. So that was the problem. I didn't have enough water. This thing can store a ridiculous amount of water, but if it doesn't have water, it won't function. And now you can see that we've got water again, so it's functioning. Good to know. Good to know. I was a little panicked there for a moment. That was going to suck. All right, so we've got our goal piece now. Hopefully that's everything we need. Access terminal. We've got the Fluix dust. I think we've got everything else. Yep, we sure do. Put that down. Now we just make the access terminal, and we're good. Now, I believe this will work simply by placing it next to that. That should let us see everything inside of there. At the moment, there is nothing in the system. All right, so what we need to make now is a storage bus. Whoops, guess it would help if I could spell storage. All right, right here, storage bus. Now, the way the storage bus works, if I recall, do I have another ME cable in here? I do. The way the storage bus works, if I recall, is it basically, bring me another one of those. It basically turns what it's connected to into like an ME system. So basically, you just plug it in and it will think that it's connected to like a drive or something, which is very convenient if you don't want to actually have to build those damn drives. And I have no problems building the drives, but it can kind of be a pain in the ass. So with this setup, I'm not sure if it'll work with this version. For whatever reason, this was broke in a previous version, and I believe it's been restored, but we're going to find out one way or another here in about 5 seconds. So let's go ahead and make this. There we go. Now that we've got that made, we have everything else. So we just click that. We've got the storage system, and now we just make the fuzzy bus, and there we go. And if this works, all of our problems are going to be solved here in about 4 seconds. Bam! Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so the nice thing is now, the problem with this storage setup over here is we can't pick what's going to show here. So like right here is a Christmas essence. If I open it up again, now it's a torch. If I open it up again, now it's a wool of bad, which I have no idea what even the fuck is. So when you bump into situations like that, it makes it real pain in the ass. However, if I come over here, I need Certus quartz. Bam. I need candy cane. Okay, I guess it's not called a candy cane. Christmas essence. Maybe I just want to see all the essences that are in there. So this makes it insanely easy. So now that we have set that up, we need to come over here and look at how full we are. You can't really see because of the inventory tweaks options that are right up here, but you can kind of see through the cracks, and you can see that we have a ridiculous amount of storage left. So we need to make a few dozen more of these crates so we can actually finish this off. So to do this, we just need wood and sticks. So normally I would have to go through there and find it, but I can just come over here and type wood. We can see all of the wood we've got here. We can pull all that out. Let's try sticks. No sticks. Okay, no worries. We can handle that. So let's put this in here. We're going to turn that into wood. We're going to turn these two into sticks, and then I'm going to just put this back in because we don't need it. It's useless. And then we're going to turn about 5 of these into sticks. That ought to give us a pretty decent number. Do we have anything in here? Negative. What about here? No, just dirt. Yeah, chests. Okay. That may not be enough to really make enough. I think it's going to make quite a few, but we'll find out here in a second. So we click that. That's going to give us 6. That leaves us with 18. So we're going to do 4 more. This is with 10, and we're going to do it one more time. That leaves us with 2. Wow. Wow. All right. So we've got 8 new chests. So what we're going to do, put this here. We're going to actually go bam, bam, bam. That's going to let me jump up here. Then we're going to go bam, 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 and bam. And that's going to ramp up our storage a little bit better. Now, here in a bit, I will be moving all of this stuff out because, as you can see up there, Riley does not like this at all. She hates this room, don't you, Riley?
Yeah, it's really ugly.
Yeah. So what we're going to end up doing, I want to show you guys this real quick. Move up here. Running. Also, I wanted to show you, Riley was so awesome and so nice. She went ahead and turned this into nice little narrow straight lines for us, which is why I love her. She's awesome. She's adorable. Let's give Oppie a nice big round of applause. We appreciate her building, making all of my hideous, ugly creations at least semi-pretty. She's already actually done the work and opened these up for us. So these right here are going to be where we're going to be putting our power in our machines room. We were going to use this one over here, but unfortunately, this is where she takes her prisoners and does horrible things to them, as you can see here. So she says she has a nice cell for me, but I think she's a little misguided. She thinks I'm living in there. So either way, we're going to slowly move all that stuff over to here. I don't know what we're going to do with the storage area. What we may end up doing is converting this room right here, which is set up as a non-functional elevator now, since, somebody accidentally blew the hell out of it. Who will remain nameless, completely nameless.
I didn't do it! See? Stop blaming me! It was that boyfriend that you're keeping.
Oh, it was the boyfriend, that bastard. So Riley's boyfriend got a little explosive today on the server apparently and messed up a lot of things. So anyways, we'll probably get this room converted to look like these two over here. And then we're just going to turn this into the storage room because we don't really need to go upstairs anymore because we now have the back stairs access down here. And this will be where we'll move all the stuff. So it'll be kind of cool. That's probably going to take a couple episodes, especially since I'm going to have to export everything out of the ME system, which means we're probably going to have to make the jump to the quantum ME system before we do that. And I really don't know how hard it's going to be to do quantum entanglement, et cetera, et cetera. It'll be that's some high level math right there, some of the highest level math. But anyways, we have our ME system started. That's going to oversimplify things. I'll be pulling all of my storage out of all of this stuff, putting into the crates over here, and then we're going to maximize the crate system so that we have plenty of room. And then we're going to move before Oppie murders me. That should take care of everything. So for those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully you guys like this episode. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.